Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim VR Diabolist. So we're back here at the Thieves Guild, doing more of the Thieves Guild quests. Where we're supposed to meet Brynjolf. But where the hell is he? How do I get there? There he is.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow is involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Yeah, Mercer's an asshole generally.
I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Hunting Brew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Hey, if you look, it actually looks like tables and like real information. That's so cool. Maybe we should recruit them.
You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullum. Slimy bastard.
Where do I begin?
Gullum is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he could finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I don't. Oh, and by the way, a new version of Diabolist 4.0 has finally been released. And so you can go download it right now if you want to.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drink.
Practically all the mods have been updated. And we still have to do this.
And warm beds.
There he is.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Godgel lie.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Give me the buyer's name, or I'll kill you.
Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not smart for business.
My intimidation failed. Impossible. We'll try to persuade.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
Yeah, there's really no reason to ever practice speech. Because there's so much money, and you don't need any more. What would it take to identify the buyer? And I shall imply that I'm going to pay him.
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Oh, you want me to steal something? Well, we can do that. It's kind of in theme with the rest of everything. Where do I... Oh, this thing right here? The entire thing?
I swear, Caesar was comfortable as mammoth.
Got it.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
I have the wine.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arangoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Shadow Golem Eye. Oh yeah, that's his name. Oh, but he's also Godjul Lie. Yeah, so you're supposed to follow him the whole way and see where he goes. I think you can probably just wait somewhere and he'll make his way there and you'll know where he goes and you can, you know, follow him then. But you can also just actually follow him. Good luck. I mean, I can help you, but hopefully you can't notice me. I'm hidden. Oh, there's more of them. Yeah, kill the enemies, please. You didn't die, did you? You got some weird purple shit on him. Oh no, now he's moving all slowly. This is gonna take forever. Oh yeah, get going. And he goes in here. To the East Empire Company warehouse, which is locked. And you're supposed to follow him all the way over there. While he walks through this huge maze of boxes and stuff. And there's patrolling guards. And this random goat that just wanders around. And of course you're not supposed to be here. These kind of things make a lot more sense in third person. There's nobody here. It's like they know exactly where I am. And I can't hide. Even though contractually I should be able to hide because I have the perk that makes it so I can always hide. Even if they're looking right at me. You don't want to find me. I'll just kill you all.
Is someone there?
No.
Over here.
Well, anyway, they're not real police.
Can't hide from me. What was
I
that?
can hide from everyone.
I heard something.
Where are you?
What was that?
Time to end this little game.
Man, just leave me the fuck alone, stupid assholes. God. I can't tell what's happening. Stop it. Idiot. I'm trying to sneak, stupid fucks. Yeah, it's a problem with stealth, like the way line of sight works. And that if someone can see you, then they can see you. But since there's no third person camera in VR, then it's like, if you see them, they can see you. He's looking right at me, but my stealth meter says I'm hidden. Yeah, so you see him walk over there and then walk away, but it says to keep tracking him. So we'll do that. Into this room. Confront Golemai. There's a monster. But I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, they noticed me. Which means they all have
Over here.
Don't do that. I'm a specialist at clearing these places out. You really don't want to be on the wrong end of this. Yeah, with blinding speed, too. I'm right here.
Another fight. Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is she now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, "Where the end began." Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Good enough. Oops.
Did Gullumai give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by Carlia.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullumai also told me she was a murderer.
Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Gullumai told me she said, where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
What? Well, that's on the wrong end of the world, but... Oh, Tonelia, to get the, armor for the Thieves Guild. Right. Well, that's where we have to go. Wonder why there's no, marker? Oh, shit. Like one of those extra kinds of dragons, not like a real dragon. Yeah, just a drake. They won't drop a soul. Right? No soul? Yeah, they just die. Where's this quest marker leading me? Yeah, I have to go that way. What the hell is going on? Why does it say to go south? I'm just gonna go where we have to go. Actually, well, no. You should always head toward the quest marker because that's where the things actually happen. And if it says to go somewhere else, here's an arcade shrine. I don't care about it. Then like, just because he said to go to Snowvale Sanctum, doesn't mean that like, you can go there and anything will happen. But in this case, I'm gonna do it anyway. Because what else could happen?
People attempt to hide is insane.
Yeah, he's here. Can't shout while on horseback.
How disappointing.
Well, he's here. Yeah, Mercer Frey. Now it's here.
Good. You're finally here.
Finally. I
I've
came here with
scouted the
lightning
ruins and
speed.
I'm certain Carlia is still inside.
You saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead.
You want me to lead?
I'm sorry, I was under the impression I was in charge. You're leading and I'm following. Does that seem clear to you?
Yeah. Whatever, dude.
Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here.
It's like, did I hear you
That's enough of
correctly?
this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going.
You shouldn't talk. It's like, oh, wait, did I hear you correctly? Because I'm not sure. And then they're like, no, you heard me wrong. I actually said the thing you just repeated back to me. Awkward. I could kill you in an instant. Open the door. I can't open this. Requires key. Are you gonna open it? The door is locked. Hello?
What? What is it? If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her.
Open the door. Requires key. Does he have the key? No, he doesn't. Enter Snowvale Sanctum. Okay, you have to use the door. I'm just gonna...
That these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too
Oh, there he
difficult.
goes. I was about to use the console.
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how and a lot of skill. That should do it. After you.
Yeah, it's important that I go first.
Carlia's been through here.
I'm going.
Carlia reset all of the traps. Two more of them ahead. You're not a threat, merely an annoyance. How disappointing.
Bullet sponge.
Bone chimes. Clever. Wait for Draugr.
Fast. Be careful. I mean, sorry.
You can't hide from me.
mean, arrow
Can't
sponge.
hide from me.
I don't think anyone's trying to hide, dude.
Evil attempt to hide is insulting.
I guess they have a small amount of stealth because he didn't completely detect them immediately. Or he just says that all the time.
Been through
It's like the only thing he can say. Jeez. Did some of them have like a normal amount of health? Some of them are pumped up. Frosted. Anything good in here? The usual. Leveled loot. But if there was a quest item, it would probably be in there. What do we got here? Disarm.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. And since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving.
I can't move. But I can still see what's happening. Kind of. Hey, it's so dark.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Haunting Brew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia.
Oops.
It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
Die, Mercer.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence.
Her head
but I can
disappeared.
promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Oh no. And we died. The end. Anyway, cutting this one here. If you've been watching, thanks. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.